Just get the feeling that Sheffield is really done. Hasn't batted it as well today, but there's been a lot of class shots in that. Hasn't finished the job. That was 18. And she couldn't stay the way they are. Thankfully,
on the left.
5-shot lead.
three bogeys all week for Sheffield. It's got to run a long way back.
You've got to be careful to try and go over that.
It's going to be exactly the same. You force the issue, you make a mistake. You come away with the pen next time.
That flag, he did, that was a great job.
Continuing there to forget. High hopes.
Yeah, they went on the first over. It was a strange course management mistake from Harman. He plots his way around very impressively. But in opening 6 and 3 bogeys there as well as 2 over the third round. Still inside the top 10, mind you. Birdie here wouldn't go miss.
A bit of a hand there, changing the club for him. Very nicely done. Maybe ducks his wages for that, so we're looking 7 clubs today, that'll cost you a few quid.
You need soft bristles so you can,
Oh, yeah.
mark the club face and get the wider ones.
Oh yeah, dangerous business.
Only 2 birdies today, Sheffield, and Eagle. And it's the remarkable up and downs it's had for in the awkward places.
Yeah, that's good.
Because it keeps the round going.
Well, yeah, only the 4 under, but he saved himself at least, well, I think 6 times. Brilliant, must be.
That's the driver for Scotty. The wind is a little at his back, out of his left, mostly.
Perfect shape, perfect distance. Right into the gap, a clear view of the green.
You can always be one step bigger than Sheffield. I know the next one's going to be about 10 minutes, 20 feet back.
Right, yeah, exactly, yeah. Are we going for a 1 or 2 putt?
We'll discuss that in a few moments.
Yeah.
The shot from that was 64 feet. Knocking it down, run away. Scotty, they're on the same line into this bin.
2 high quality tee shots, just the amount of movement from left to right. Still a lot of golf to be played, and as we all know, what can happen in the final round. Should he go ahead and win, or even 3/4 of the Grand Slam completed?
Yeah, how about that? I do hope if he wins the Claret Jug and then wins the Grand Slam next year, that he does have a little bit of satisfaction for more than 2 minutes, please. I mean, I'd be really upset about that because, you know, I'm still very satisfied 35 years later, I can promise you.
It shows what's important in his life, that he focuses on everything away from the game.
Yeah, okay, we're all each to our own, but considering the commitment we have to give to our sport, you'd have thought you'd want to get a bit more enjoyment out of it for a little longer.
Maybe he will in the future years. Who
Yeah.
knows what he can achieve. Harman to finish off what's been a difficult day out there.
I don't know if I can hold a putt of this length. This is the man for it. He certainly scared the hole. Three and puts on it.
Championship, it's been another great success. They thought long and hard whether they could bring it to Northern Ireland. It's a tiny corner of the northeast of the country. 300,000 people if you take in the spectators and everything else that goes with the Open. And yet runs like clockwork.
It's been superb from start to finish. It really has. The organisation. Absolute pleasure to be here, to be honest. I would love to be in that last group. It would be a big step up for him, playing with the world number one. Is to finish at 11.
Players and recent great players come from China, who are still relatively new in our country, and how right they were. You look at the women's tour, so many wonderful women golfers from the Far East, and this man had his moments in the early part of his career, then had a blip, but he's sure he's got a fine player he is, and he will look forward to tomorrow. It will be a massive test alongside Sheffield. And they believe he's up to it.
T-shirts plotting their path, very similar. How brave they want to be, they're going to carry it right across the corner. That flag is tapped hard left, you can see that hole, that soft left edge. You can't dare go close to it, if you kick down, you're 15 yards off the green, it's about chest high up, so it's just not worth the risk getting mega close to it. Plus you've got the setting sun in your eyes.
Yeah, that's the issue, hitting into the sun. I always thought the best way to deal with that setting sun is just keep your head down a little longer, watch the ball a little longer. And as you say, it's, you don't take this flag on, you've got to cover out of the 183, like 170 of it, come up shyly down in the dell. You've got to think this is just a nice 8-iron, 25 feet right of it.
Set to marks. Yeah, that's the spot. Nice marker for square. I'm sure it'll be a fun way to get himself that way. It's good, but he splits the difference. Halfway up, gets it.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Well, it's probably only 8 irons at radar for him.
177, you got to be thinking it's an 8-iron, but you know what? I think it's just a smoothie. Can't get 9 there. Same club, 8-iron, straight to Fitzy's ball. If he gets it inside Fitzy's ball and the flag, good on him.
mighty pull swing. Just gets himself underneath it, but keeps that club face open all the way through and after impact.
It's been one of these Great Open Championship days. We've seen mistakes out there, we've seen double bogeys, more eagles than any other round in an Open Championship. A massive yellow on the scoreboards, plenty of rain. But we've seen the game played the way it was meant to be played by this one. Privilege to watch. We've mentioned the players, we've mentioned the golf course, and we've mentioned the fans as well. Great fans to play in front of. They've achieved good shots, the quiet one shots are good. 3 times in a row you won in Ireland, you would have experienced all of
Yeah,
that.
oh my gosh, those days back down in Killarney and Mount Juliet. Oh yeah, we loved it. We always loved the atmosphere of the Irish Open, didn't we? From way back out there, Port Minor, Royal Dublin. Oh my goodness, boy, did we have some fun and laughs, and it was always the really most special. It was always the best atmosphere on the. Goodness knows what were we then? We were the British tour before we even became the European tour, didn't we? I mean, gosh, moons ago.
Yeah, special days.
This doesn't move a whole heap down this hill. But what break there is, I've got it just a hole maybe outside the right.
Yeah, it's a good guess, Ray Dunstable. That would work. I wonder how many of those putters he's got, or if that's just the only one. You know, staying in the bag. Any backups just in case. Because it sure is working now. We changed to the mallet head, and as I said earlier on, the thinner grip, that thin grey grip, for me was the best thing. Because I chatted to him about it, you know, the bigger grip, you've got to have a tiny bit of play in your wrist, a tiny bit, I mean like 1 degree. The great way to putt is, you know, imagine you look at the putter face and say there's 3 degrees on it, when you come back to impact, you've got 2 degrees. Like you just take 1 degree off it, and that gives you that tiny little play, and that's what he's got. He's just got such fabulous feel now, he knows exactly what the face is doing, you know, throughout the bag.
Oh,
It's nice time. He's given a masterclass in how to play a major championship from the front. He's given no one anything, not one bogey appeared on the board. It was interesting. Rory McIlroy mentioned.
go Scheffler!
The other players know how daunting this guy is.
But if he keeps the scrambling up, that's key, isn't it? If the putter stays alive tomorrow, which means, you know, the odds on him making a mistake, maybe 1 or 2, he's still going to shoot. But I believe the weather's going to be pretty darn good. He'll still make 3 or 4 birdies. I think 2 under tomorrow should be a piece of cake for him. So that really makes life even tougher for everybody else. If he gets to 16, not many else could really possible. And it depends how it's set up. But that really would obviously give it a go.
Well, the best of best in that 4 bogeys in that highlight there, I believe that the second was got enough to the starting wanted. But it will be Hotel League alongside this man on the final group on Sunday. Fitzpatrick should go alongside McIlroy, Atman Edwards, Rafael and Scheffler. Lastly, there was reigning champion and Henley and Nikolai Horgov. And before that it will be Rasmus and Robert McIntyre. So a lot to look forward to, but it's been a show from Scotty Scheffler today. A great round yesterday, followed it with another today. The 67th third round has him 4 clear going into the final round as we hand you back to Nick.
Fitzpatrick starting the day, and that's a canter, and it really was at a canter. 67 in his sleep. Some of the magic of McIlroy, the eagle putt that he drained, he gained a shot, just a shot on Scotty Scheffler. He goes about his business with ease, and he disguises it as being normal. It's not. We're watching a very special player. And he is on the brink of capturing the third leg of the 4. It's been in the headlines recently. It's been in the headlines about Northern Ireland's favourite son. Be a brave person to bet against Scotty Scheffler joining that list sooner rather than later. He'll have his attention here though first. He leads the Open and we'll be looking back at a sensational Saturday here at Portrush.
Coverage of the Open, brought to you by the RNA.
Why is it you're always causing some sort of